Hello and welcome to Case Studies with Betsy. Today we're going to be talking about umbilical cord. So this lady presented with a history of 3 miscarriages. The last one is what we are using for our case study. So she went for an anomaly scan at 19 weeks and was told that baby had stopped growing at 15 weeks. By 19 weeks when she presented and when she went for this scan, there was no fetal heart detected. So she had to be induced for the baby to come out. The baby did not make it. She had to be induced for the baby to come out. On coming out, it was discovered that there was cord around the neck. So today's case study, we are discussing how cord problems can affect baby survival. 2 ways, and I'm going to be demonstrating. The first way is nuchal cord. Nuchal cord simply means cord around the neck. See? Cord around the neck. So your baby can have a cord around the neck and it is not tight. It does not strangle the baby, right? It is still loose enough for baby to maneuver, for baby not to be disturbed. And a lot of women, when the cord is not tight like that, they can still deliver vaginally, no problems, because it's not that tight, it's not strangling the baby. When the issue with a nuchal cord is when I can't breathe. Is when it is too tight around the baby's neck. When the cord is too tight around the baby's neck, it's literally strangling the baby to death. That's when you can have things like intrauterine fetal death from a nuchal cord. It will be from a cord that is too tight. That's scenario 1. Scenario 2 is not in the umbilical cord. Not in the umbilical cord. Now you know that nutrients, for the baby to survive, nutrients have to pass from the placenta to the baby, from the mother's blood to the baby's system. Through what? The umbilical cord. So if anything happens to this umbilical cord, flow of nutrients, flow of oxygen from the mother to the baby is interrupted. In the event that there is a knot around the umbilical cord, these are the things that can happen. There can be a false knot, a loose knot like that. See? Nothing is interrupted. This flow is not interrupted. Nutrients can still flow and get to the baby. In the event of a true knot, this is what happens. Please watch this carefully. Once a true knot like that forms, this place becomes an obstruction. Nutrients cannot flow from the placenta and pass here to the baby. And that's when you hear things like baby stops growing. Of course the baby will stop growing because the baby needs oxygen and nutrients to survive. When a true knot like this forms, the baby cannot receive sufficient nutrition, sufficient oxygen to survive. What causes nuchal cord? What causes knots in cord? Typically is when the umbilical cord is very, very long. Is that a problem? Is that an issue that is caused by the mother or no? That is an issue that you don't have control over. So it can be caused by an umbilical cord that is too long. So when it is too long, it maneuvers and maneuvers and maneuvers around the baby's body. It can be caused by excess amniotic fluid. This is why we keep shouting about gestational diabetes. One of the things that can cause excess amniotic fluid, which is polyhydramnios, is gestational diabetes. And if there is excess amniotic fluid, there's a lot of room. There is more room for baby to maneuver in. Baby has a lot more room to play in, and in the course of maneuvering and playing, cord can either wrap around the baby's neck or a true knot can form in the cord. What's the third scenario? Baby kicking a lot. Fetal movements, a lot of fetal movements. Now we know that fetal movements are good because it helps us to confirm that baby is okay and baby is alright, there's no problem. But at the same time, when it is a lot, when it's happening a lot, it can give rise to cord wrapping around the baby's neck or a true knot forming in the cord. So what is the solution? Unfortunately, when there's a true knot, there is nothing in hospital, there's nothing a doctor can do. We see this when baby comes out. However, if a true knot forms or the cord around the neck is too tight and the baby is at the age of fetal viability, listen, there is a true knot or there is nuchal cord that is affecting baby's survival, that is affecting baby's well-being, and baby has attained age of fetal viability, your baby will talk to you. Remember that I keep on saying Baby will speak to you, the mother, first. That is why you must know how to communicate with your baby. I hope you're in bed without wahala. I hope you're inside bed safe, because this is a very cardinal resource. It's very, very critical that you know how to communicate with your baby, because baby will give you that sign first that it is not doing well. If your baby has attained the age of fetal viability, go and bring it out. That is not the time to start saying, oh, I want vaginal delivery or I want CS. No. At that point, if your baby is in distress, your baby will communicate with you, the mother, first. Go and bring it out if that baby has attained the age of fetal viability. Why? If you delay and you don't, remember that with a true nut, there is no supply of oxygen or nutrients from the mother to the baby. Your baby will stop growing in your body. Your baby